been to Canada.
Wow, what a trip it's been so far. We're now into part 2 of our journey as we cross into Canada on our way to Alaska. And I have to warn you, the scenery gets better and better. In the upcoming episodes, there'll be excitement.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Great times and not so happy times. So come along for the ride. It'll be mostly fun. Good morning. How was this for a camping spot? Craters of the Moon National Park, and it's such a beautiful spot. We did the Craters of the Moon yesterday, so today we're moving on. Come along, we'll see where we go. We don't even know where we're going yet. So we're following the 93. It's going to take us all the way to Canada. It's 3:30. We decided to stop early because we found this really nice campsite. Got all this wood for our fire, and it's got water, and it's right next to the river.
We camped last night beside the river and in the woods, but the woods is only one plant because they're aspen trees, and the aspen's roots go underground so there's enough light and it pops up a new shoot. It's a new tree. Although there's lots of trees here, it could all be just one plant.
So we're following Highway 93 all the way up to Canada, and we're currently on the Salmon River Scenic Byway. Absolutely amazing through here, but all that falling rock looks a little bit scary.
Just across the river from this spot was Richard Dugout Zimmerman. He was a hermit who lived 60 years in dugouts in the hills. We just crossed over the 45th parallel. That's halfway between the equator and the North Pole.
And we're going to the North Pole. Are we going to the North Pole? Back up in the snow line again. And now we're in Montana, and I missed the sign. I'll always miss the sign. Maybe we'll see another one. And now in Montana, and the roads change colour. I don't know why. And there's more snow. Good morning. Crisp cold morning here in Montana. This is where we slept last night. Beautiful little national forest campground with power, which was really good because it was literally freezing last night. It snowed when we got here. It's snowing again. How beautiful is this? We're just going to take a little walk, trying to find a lake. So this is Lake Como. No, we're not in Italy, it's Montana. Just taking a little bit of a walk alongside the lake, and just over there is where we're camping, just in the trees there. If it was warmer, I might even think about getting our little kayak out there, but it's pretty cold. It still amazes me how from state to state things just change so much. So Montana is a lot different from Idaho, and Idaho is a lot different from Utah. It's just crazy that just an imaginary line makes such a difference. I wonder if they designed it like that. So some bears knocked this dumpster over last night. It's quite big. See a little bear prints all over it, and around the side as well. Don't think I'd want to be sleeping in a tent. Good morning. Welcome to day, I think it's 46. We're just leaving Lake Como campground. Beautiful little spot. We stayed there 2 nights. Just going to continue on up the 93 towards Canada. Going to stop in a little town called Missoula and maybe do some laundry and hopefully get some showers. So that's it, we've just done our laundry at the Green Hangar in Missoula, and we're going to head off, going to go find somewhere to stay for the night. It looks like a fresh dusting of snow up on the hill up there. Brr, look at me. Got my puffer on, got my blankie on. Mike's even got longs on. We're heading to Canada. We just ended up staying at a little resort thing on the side of the road back there last night. It was good, we had internet coverage.
Showers?
Showers! Yay! I don't know when the last time we had a shower was. I wasn't going to mention that earlier, but we're nice and clean now. But today I think we're going to Canada. So since we've been in Montana, we've noticed there's a lot of casinos and a lot of dispensaries. And what I mean by dispensaries is pot shops where you can go buy your marijuana. We haven't done that because you can't take it into Canada. We're just in the town of Eureka. This is I think the last major stop before we get to the Canadian border. We don't know what we're allowed to bring in, what food and stuff, so we'll just wait till we get there. If we have to chuck stuff out, we have to chuck stuff out. According to Google, there's a 22-minute wait at the border, like a queue. Well, that was easy as just took our passports, asked a few questions like basically how long are you going to be here, where you're from, don't leave your car here, is this your car? Woohoo! We're in Canada! Woo! We just got across the border and we've stopped and we've seen this little rest stop in a little town of Elko, and we thought, we're so hungry. Wonder if they sell poutine, which is like a classic Canadian thing that we've never had. We're going to get some. So basically it's chips, cheese curd and gravy. Ooh, I'm excited to try this.
This is like the New Zealand gravy, brown.
Oops, you dropped it on your pants. That was delicious and well worth stopping for. If you ever come to Canada, you must try the poutine. It was so delicious. Big spots of ice just hit the windscreen. Welcome to Canada!
Like dust in the wind, or the talk of the town that we are living in. Well, I don't know, how could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand?
Good morning and welcome to day 49 in Canada now, and we're just heading on towards Banff. We're going to go visit Banff today, then we're just going to start making our way towards Alaska, stopping and seeing things on the way and usually doing things in a roundabout way like we normally do.
But I don't know what to do. I'm staring.
We just had to buy a national parks pass. Apparently we're here 10 days too early. That's just typical for us. He said all of the campgrounds are still closed, a lot of the hikes are still closed too. Typical for us. And then we've heard there's fires on the Alaska highway, so we might not be able to do that either. Oh well,
We'll just go with the flow.
so we're just driving through the Kootenay National Park. It's beautiful.
Just down here, just down here.
We've just seen our first bear. It's so exciting. It's just up there. He's just walking into the bushes. I got a good camera footage.
So Joe said, good spotting. I said, well, I didn't spot the bear. I spotted someone parked at the side of the road and wondered why he was stopped just at that point.
Well, that was so exciting to see our first bear this early on. Let's do a bear count. Number 1. Woo! And it was close up too. And it was just sauntering past. Didn't have a care in the world, wasn't worried about the cars. Just sauntering past, going about his day. Sadly, he found a bit of garbage. I wasn't going out to pick it up. They're a lot bigger than I thought, eh? It was quite a big black bear. Until you actually see one, you don't realise how big they are. So I'm going to be a bit terrified seeing a grizzly, I think. I wouldn't want to come across one of those on a walk. What a beautiful spot. There's a lot of traffic on the road, but nobody's stopping here. I don't know why. What we need to do is have our lunch and just have a beer saunter past. That's exactly what needs to happen. Anyway, this is our scenic lunch spot for the day. What do you guys think of this one? It's probably our best so far. Heck of a lot of goose poo here. And as we're in Canada, they're no longer Canadian geese, they're just geese. Been some big forest fires through here, all dead. Apparently the fires have all been burning underground, and when all the snow melts, they're just going to start again. Absolutely incredible, just the sheer size of those mountains surrounding us.
We started off this morning at 10 o'clock on a 2-hour drive up to Banff. I doubt whether we'll get there by 5 o'clock tonight.
We've been going 3 hours, we're nowhere near Banff. Taking a short walk down to have a look at a waterfall. It's a bit chilly, we're all rugged up. So this is the Numa Falls. Just taking a little walk. This is like beer country, isn't it? We've got our beer bell dangling. It's a little bit annoying, but hopefully it'll not give them a fright. Taking our walk along the Marble Canyon. Beautiful walk. Welcome to the Marble Canyon. This was once a meeting place of 2 glaciers. Look at the colour of this water. It's so beautiful. It's so clear and blue. So despite its name, Marble Canyon is not made of marble. It's made of limestone and dolomite that look like marble when wet. So water's slowly wearing away the rocks along a deep crack. It's such a long way down, it's terrifying. I'm a bit too scared to put my camera over the edge. There's snow down there, Mike said. I'm too scared to look over in case my glasses fall off.
So the register there said that the waterfall was here, at the edge of this bridge, 11,000 years ago. But I say, it's what waterfall?
Found the chairs! Parks Canada places pairs of bright red chairs in scenic spots across national parks and historic sites. They're put there to encourage visitors to relax and enjoy nature in beautiful locations. So we were super excited to discover our first pier.
And finally we get to the waterfall. I wonder where it'll be in another 11,000 years' time.
Bridge for the wildlife to cross over. How cool is that? All the streets have animals' names. Like this is Otter Street, that was Buffalo Street, there's been Wolf Street, Wolverine, Squirrel, we saw Squirrel Street. We're just going to see if we can find somewhere at the camping. Oh, we managed to get a spot. Got full hookup. Yay. There's a cougar in the camp. Just hope he doesn't come after our melon. And we have got melon too. You figure it out. It's actually not a bad spot with a view. It's our camp spot in Banff. This is pretty nice. This is the Tunnel Road campground. Look at the mountain just behind me. And we've got full hookup too. Feel like you're in the wilderness and we've got full hookup. And there's bears hanging around and there's also a cougar. Elk just walking past our campsite. Go away. He's gonna get some shade. It started raining. So we're just in the town of Banff, having a look around. We've never been here before. A few shops and restaurants. It's a cute little town. It's surrounded by the mountains. Look at that. How beautiful is that in the background? Big queue there for beavers' tails. I don't know, might be a Banff thing to do. I'm not sure. But we don't queue. So the beaver tails are actually a Canadian thing to do. And someone had a brownie beaver tail. Man, it looked good. So maybe we'll get one on the way back. We just walked up the other end of town and this beaver tails has no queue. So I think we'll go and get one here. This is a beaver tail that we're sharing. You might need to go get your own. It's got to be one of the best things I've ever eaten. It was so good. Beaver tails. And if you're in Banff and there's a queue outside one beaver tails, just walk down the road a little bit and there's no queue. And it's the same chain. Join us in the next episode where we visit the Johnston Canyon, see our first grizzly bear, visit Emerald Lake, see our first frozen lake, and unexpectedly end up hiking in snow.